talk with Kirby on Facebook, man?
Yeah, nah. Checking in. I got Kenyatta here with H.M.R Kreations. She gonna explain what H.M.R Kreations is and what all she do, and we're gonna hit a little bit on a little bit of friendship. So, Kenyatta, go ahead and explain to the people, who are you?
Who am I? I'm just a girl from H.M.R, Clio, to be exact. I'm just.
My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Clio? Don't do Clio. So,
You gotta get in the building.
I'm just real cool, laid back, and just like to have fun. That's who I am.
Cool, laid back.
Yep.
From Clio.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all Clio people.
Don't do Clio.
All right, to jump in these questions, what really drive you? What's your daily drive?
My kids, pretty much. My kids pretty much push me to pretty much want better and want more for them. Just like I had growing up, I wanted to have pretty much the same thing and more.
Yeah, you was spoiled, right?
I was not spoiled. I was blessed. Let's get that correct.
What was your biggest scare in life?
When I had my son, and I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure, pretty much cardiomyopathy, like where your heart.
Hold on, say that again.
Cardiomyopathy.
Can you spell that?
It's real easy. But I was diagnosed like 3 months after having my son, where you put too much stress on your heart or your heart not pumping enough blood. So yeah, that was my biggest scare.
So where that come from? It came from him?
It came from my pregnancy. Like towards the end of my pregnancy, like with a bunch of stress.
Oh, so you was stressed out?
Yeah.
Oh man, you ain't started losing your head?
No.
So you got heart failure and started losing your head?
Yes. I'd rather lose my head than the doggone heart failure, but you know, it's okay because, you know, I go to my doctor and everything is back to normal.
Well, I'm glad it was back to normal.
Yes.
You gonna have more kids?
Maybe one more. That's it.
Oh, you had a long pause.
Because that thing about, like, whoever I get with, you know, if they want kids. If they ain't got kids or don't have any kids, then yeah, I might pop them out one. That's it.
How about if he want two?
I don't know what else I can do.
Oh man, you island, man. Hey, so I understand you're an entrepreneur. You know, you like to do different things. I know you're real creative. Whatever. What made you actually want to be an entrepreneur? Or what made you want to pursue that?
Pretty much just hearing like Steve Harvey on one of his shows, like you supposed to have at least multiple incomes, not just one.
Yeah. Even though he got like 10 jobs.
Yeah, he rich. But so I just took that, you know, I ran with it. But I mean, I always been crafty, so you know, and I used to make stuff for people for free.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, if I'm making that for free, then I might as well, you know, start charging people for it.
So what's your first occupation?
Lead teacher. So I teach. I got my degree in teaching. So
What grade?
now just 3-year-olds, 17 of them, 3-year-olds.
Oh, so you got a bad little child.
Yeah, and then I come home to my little kids. Well, I love my babies, so yeah. But I love other people's kids too. But if they come here, they're
your kids.
They my kids, so they'll get treated like my kids.
What H.M.R Kreations stands for? Well, how you come up with that name?
It's my kids' initials. H for Harmony, M for Melody, and R for Roosevelt Jenkins the Fourth.
Why you had to say it like that though?
Because that's his whole name, Roosevelt Jenkins the Fourth. So, you know, my baby got the old name, so, you know.
Man, I know.
But we call him RJ, or Daddy Man, or Fat Daddy.
Yeah.
So, and then the K for Kreations is my initials.
Well, why you put the Z on the end of it?
Something different, because everybody always spell it the correct way.
So it'll stand out.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what's up. What drives it?
Pretty much me and my kids. Something that they'll have, or if they want to take over, you know, when they get older, they'll have something to do. That way I can, Harmony already learning how to do shirts now. And like, I just don't do just shirts. I know how to make towel racks, like put the logo on the towel racks, and then porch signs, like the big old welcome signs. I know how to make cups. Pretty
so
much
you
everything.
just expanded a lot.
Yeah. I haven't talked about it much, but
Right.
I do a lot.
So you got to practice before you come out with anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Them cups. I love that designing the cups or whatever. Them get them cups.
Yeah.
They're like, you got to be real tedious with them cups.
Oh yeah, it's challenging. But I mean, if you like it, it'll come easy to you.
Your hands steady?
Yes. I guess you said your hands was not steady.
They're steady, but they ain't that steady.
They
Not
be
for
shaking.
that. Yeah, a little bit.
Like nervous shaking, or like you got a
It's
problem.
just like, oh man, I done messed that up. For real, that's how my head be. I don't understand that.
I'm gonna need to get better.
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. One day. It probably won't be today, but
One
it'll
day.
happen one day.
Eventually,
Yeah.
it'll happen.
Hopefully. Oh,
Yeah.
well. It'll be alright.
Okay.
You know, but transpiring, you know, I know for years you had interracial friendship, you know, and today they don't understand what white and black people being cool or whatever. How that is in 2020.
Ooh.
Well, you know that question was coming. So.
I knew it. I knew that was coming. I mean, looking from it, me and my best friend Anna, we've been friends since, ooh, shoot, 8th grade, I believe. And like, back then we didn't know, like we was exposed to like racism, but you know, you really didn't pay attention to it as much as you do now with people voicing their opinions and stuff. But then, like, her side of the family is like real cool. So, and like anybody that had anything to say about our friendship, you know, we stuck up. We stick up for ourselves. So,
cause when she came to FM or whatever, y'all ain't played that this and that about my friend. It was, oh, you say this, you gonna have to say it in front of her too, and we might end up doing something. Yeah, so.
Hell yeah. That's how we roll.
Whatever.
Don't mess with me and Anna. Nah. That's my boo. Nah.
That's crazy, yeah. But you know, I had to ask that question because we dealing with we ain't dealing with it's exposed to us now.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know, coming up, we didn't really have to too much see that, you know, because we grew up with a whole bunch of white people, and now it's just like, oh, y'all coming out with a lot of stuff, and it's like we used to it, but we're not used to it. So
yeah,
you know, I know by you having a best friend that you done been best friends with since, you know, middle school or whatever. I wanted to ask that. I had to ask that. Even because I know how it is with me. Yeah, I know how it is with me. You know, one of my best friends, he is white, and you know, it's still the same. They say the N-word and all around me or whatever. It don't faze me because I know who they talking to.
yeah.
You know, I had one guy at just different parties. We had or whatever. He probably said the N-word probably at least 35 times before he said one regular word. And, you know, most people be like, oh, you can't say the N-word around me and this and that and this. It don't faze me.
Well,
It done been said so many times it just don't even faze me. So.
well, yeah, I heard it too. Like, just, you know, going over to South FM, you know, predominantly white, and then coming back to FM, and, you know, y'all picked at me a little bit. Like, oh, now you want to come back to the black school, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But
you want to come back to the great side because you want to be so ham. What? No.
Whatever. But, I mean, I heard it, like, some of the white people say it, well, yeah, especially now since I done, you know, graduated from there, but I still get my half to South Africa. But that's one thing I can say, though, like, Anna never, like, used the N-word around me, though.
She don't look like that type, though.
Yeah, she don't say it, like, and even if somebody say it around her, then she get offended and she put them in your place.
Right.
But, I mean, it hasn't been a problem for me because she never really voiced it. But, I mean, we have our conversations, even, like, with different political debates and stuff. We have that conversation.
So she a Republican?
No. I'd still be her friend if she was Republican, you know. We have different Republican views.
You wouldn't be her friend.
I would. I try not to look at that, but you gotta separate it. You gotta separate it. But she's not a Republican though.
So she a Trump.
So we're gonna move on. No. Okay, ask her that. You see what Anna tell you. I tell her all the time, like, that's your president. She like, damn, my fucking president.
Man, y'all gotta look at it. Trump is a businessman all the way through. He run it just like a business. What you can't expect.
I don't have nothing to say except for he gave the teachers a raise, so you know.
So you gonna try to cop out? How you gonna try to cop out on the question?
I ain't got nothing to say. Nope.
Man, look here, man. You gonna try to cop out on the question just that fast? That man is a businessman. Y'all can't hate him for being a businessman.
Your opinion.
Yeah, everybody got an opinion.
Yep. And I'm not gonna share mine.
We're gonna go to the next question. Because y'all ain't trying to hear what Trump got to say, knowing that man is a good businessman. What do y'all expect? He had a TV show called Fired.
Yeah, he did. I used to watch it too.
See, but you support him on that. You ain't right. Boy,
I used to only watch it because Nene was on there from Atlanta Housewives, and then I think Portia was on there too.
She was gonna get fired. You already knew that.
So that's the only reason why I watched them. Them two was on there, you know.
Oh. Terrible, man. Terrible. What was your longest relationship, friendship wise?
Friendship wise, ooh. Since second grade. Yeah, you know.
Second?
Since
How you
grade.
keep a friendship that long?
Listen.
Cause me, you know, friends start and finish. It got an end in it. You know, so how, you know, it's just like friends are made to end.
Second grade though, like we used to hang out and like.
So that means every summer, if y'all ain't go to the same school, y'all still.
We still hung out. You know, our parents got together. We went to the mall, or you know, went and had like play dates. You never did that.
I'm just saying though.
That's not white people stuff. You know, black people do that too.
Yeah, I guess. They trying to do it now a little bit, you know, but...
Yeah, they did it back then too. Probably not as much, but, you know, we did it.
Yeah.
I mean, but sometimes...
So y'all had a lot of play dates and...
Yeah, I mean, our friendship did get separated. Like, maybe middle high school. But that's because of, you know, a person.
So y'all let a boy come in between y'all?
Hell no. Not no boy.
You talking about a person? Most of the time.
Well, it was my stepmom. Like, she came in between that. And so then when I went to start that him, we got, hell no. We got back cool. And like, we still was cool. And then, you know, once people get married and stuff, you know, you separate. And, I mean, like, sometimes everything comes to an end. Friendship comes to an end sometimes. I don't wish nobody, you know, no harm or ill will, but I wish them nothing but the best and move on, because life still goes on. You can't stop and dwell on it, you know.
So saying that means y'all ain't friends no more.
We might be taking a break, but no fight. Nah, we ain't taking a break. I wish I will.
Oh man, a break. So so y'all was in a relationship, really?
No, we wasn't in a relationship. Like, sometimes friendships need a break. Sometimes you need to break off on that person, you know.
So y'all was in a relationship? Just
no, it's not no relationship.
If y'all taking a break?
It's a friendship.
That's just like y'all in high school. Oh, I broke up with that person. We'll probably get back together, you know, so on and so on.
Nah. Well, then I guess ain't no break. We done.
Man, how you figure y'all done?
I mean, for one, like, if a friend tell you, oh, I can't trust you no more, then what the hell we friends for? You know?
But how you know that wasn't just out of emotion?
Because when you mad, I feel like, that's my opinion now, if you mad and you go off on somebody, you been holding that in, or well holding it in. That's all. I'm gonna keep it at that.
How you
been holding
figure
it
that
in
though?
and you
How
just
you know they wasn't already mad with somebody else and then you just come, so they just felt like they just wanted to say something, they'll let it all out.
that's not my problem. If you mad with somebody
some
else
people
and you
just
take
can't
it out
control
on me.
that.
Well, that is true, but you need to think on that before you come to me.
Some people, man,
I'm not that type of person.
So you telling me when you mad, you think about your actions?
If I let it,
When you mad at it, it just.
Well, I'm gonna speak on me. If I'm mad at somebody, I don't care who it is. I'm gonna let you know how I feel. I'm not about to hold it in at all.
Well, you're supposed to hold it in. You know, pressure busts, it busts pipes.
Yep. So anytime you come at me, and you be like, hey, I need to talk to you about this. Okay. You think I'm holding in and be like, dang, I should have said that. Nah. I'm gonna go ahead and get it off my chest.
You get it off your chest then.
Yep.
You know, some people just can't do it like that. You know, they just hold it in, think about it a little bit, hold it in, think about it a little bit. You know, they might mess around and get mad at somebody else, and then you just come right behind the whole situation. They just let it out on you.
You might got a point.
But I got a point.
You got a point, but if I known that person for so long and I know how they am,
Some people be around people and then people change. People change daily.
They do. People change every second.
So you could know somebody for 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
But they change daily, so how you know that person they were just going through something that day. And just so happened you come and you said something and they just was like, oh, forget it. I'ma just let her have it.
I'm sorry. But
But that was a friendship since 2nd grade. You can't just throw something like that away. Y'all got real memories.
But some friendships, just like relationships come to an end, some friendships come to an end.
Some relationships should have been ended before it started, but you know.
Yeah, it really should have. Like, don't even get me on that topic, but yeah.
But I'm just saying though, you know,
but,
it's
just like, but relationships end, friendships end. Like, you gotta move on. You can't sit there and dwell on it and be like, dang, or this, dang, I wish she texted me, or dang, I need to hit her up. Like, no. We too grown. For one, we too grown.
So you haven't reached out to her? No.
I'm not doing that.
Just straight up like that. Just straight up like that. No, so you just straight up, you ain't gonna.
If I feel like I'm in the wrong, then
so you don't feel like you're in the wrong?
Nope.
Why? Cause you don't feel like you said nothing out the way?
No. If you come to me and be like, oh, such and such said this, and then I try to voice my opinion, and then you not hearing me, oh, okay. Then ain't no need for me to reach out to you when I know I ain't in the wrong, and then you not listening. So no.
But you know, sometimes most people just do that. They don't like when people voice their opinions. You know, most people like to figure it out on their own. They really like to be right.
You had over, what, since second, what that is, almost 2 decades?
Yeah, that's about 22 years.
Yeah. You had over 22 years, and even after high school, to get yourself together.
Some people just don't.
But if you've been my friend, and all my friends know this, I'm not the type to like keep my mouth closed. I'm always gonna voice my opinion.
You know you're opinionated and all that. Yeah, I did run track with you. We know.
Yeah, I was fast too.
Yeah, you was slow as 30.
I was fast. I played basketball. Mine wasn't that good in basketball, but I was good in track now. Don't do that. I was good. Ooh,
man, whatever.
Good. I was the best.
Everybody got an opinion. If you think you was the best, you was the best.
That is true. That's just like people businesses. If you feel like your business is the best, then you better speak on it. Because I know I'm always in my business the best.
We ain't gonna get on that part. I ain't trying to throw no shots. No.
I ain't throwing shots either, but
we ain't gonna get on that
if you have a business, everybody should feel like their stuff is the best.
But it don't be.
It don't, but still.
Man, look here.
Don't come and ask me no opinion. Don't say, hey, how you think this is? Because I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah, we're going to get back on this friendship because I'm going to just put this out here. Some of y'all businesses ain't worth 2 cents.
It's really not.
But
maybe sometimes they need to get with like people that been doing it longer. Like, you know,
y'all need to
you
talk
can
to somebody.
you can teach each other, you know. That's how I feel.
Man, like them old people say.
But then sometimes, you know, with some black businesses, they don't want to. You go and ask them questions, and they don't want to give you no information.
Nah,
like,
because they don't be want to give out the
dog.
juice, man.
Oh,
She really trying to run away from that question and answer. That's really what she trying to do. You know, I ain't gonna tell nobody.
But the friendships, okay, let's get back on the friendships.
For the 22 years though. 22 years.
But you know how I am though. Like, well, you don't, but if my friends know how I am, I'm always gonna give my opinion. So you can't come at me.
If you know people change every day, then how you just gonna throw 22 years down the drain?
But yeah, if somebody say, "Oh, I can't trust you no more," or you haven't been a great best friend, then and then I try to voice my opinion.
Hold on. You ain't been a great best friend, so
yes.
What you ain't been doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, you ain't no great best friend.
I must be not. But
you don't know what you was doing.
I don't know, because I thought best friends like hold secrets, support each other, no competition, you know, be there, shoulder to cry on.
So you want to shoulder the crown?
Oh, I always been a shoulder to cry on. I might not cry, but I'm gonna be there for you. So
some
to
best friends don't hold secrets, so you know.
Oh, I don't know what kind of best friends them is, but my secret's going to me till I die. I ain't gonna let that out.
You let them out, son, y'all probably gonna get killed, right? That's probably what it is. Probably what it is, gonna get knocked off. What happened to kill y'all? That's what that is. It's all good though. So you want to shoulder the crown?
Oh, I was.
Well then, what? 22 years, what? And you just throw it down the drain, or
I guess it's going down the drain. It's just going down the drain. I mean, sometimes it happens though. Sometimes it happens. Like, I know people that been friends for 30 years and then, boom, then they just stop being friends. And sometimes friendship ends. If you're not trying to help somebody grow or you're not being supportive, then friendship ends sometimes.
But you think it ends just because you're not trying to help somebody, you're not trying to, you know, be the supportive person.
It can be many reasons, but I just don't know. And I'm just not about to reach out to you because then I feel like I'm chasing you down, and I don't do that.
But if you try to get an understanding, are you chasing somebody?
Nah, let me correct it. I did text her now.
Right.
But I ain't get no response. So when you don't respond,
How
then ain't no more once. If you open the message, like on iPhones, you can see when somebody open it ready. If you don't respond, okay.
That's why I took mine off.
I leave mine on. So you can see if I read it.
I don't want you to know if I read it or not.
I want you to know I read it. Like if I'm mad if I don't respond, it'll say I opened it at 12:31 and did not respond. So it's just, you know. But I'm getting better though. I think that just might be my attitude. But I'm getting better at my attitude.
You sure? Not sending one text, you ain't getting better. That ain't better.
Well, how many texts you supposed to send?
You should at least send 2. That's just like if you're gonna leave the church. You got to, when you leave the church or whatever, you got to talk to the pastor first.
Oh no, I just up and go.
See, oh God, you don't read the Bible, do you? You don't read. You gotta talk. You gotta talk to somebody in the church. Then you gotta talk to the pastor. Then you gotta tell him what the congregation or something like that.
I'm not even gonna get
you gotta write a letter.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
No, most people leave because of the congregation.
No.
Or somebody in the church.
Could be.
Yeah, we all know what them old people like that.
Not when people take over the church.
Yeah, that's another podcast. We'll talk about that.
We can talk about it another time. But right now, we're on a friendship.
Yeah, because them 22 years, you just let go down the drain like that.
I didn't let it go down the drain.
Well, how you figure she probably just trying to cool off a little bit?
I let it cool off. I give about.
It just got a little bug in the ear, a bird in the ear or something.
Yeah, maybe.
That's probably what it is. That's why most people, you know, let stuff go on.
But yeah, because like when you get other friends, like new friends, like I ain't never been like that friend to be like competitive with another friend just because you get other friends. But then when somebody you don't really know like that and then like adding you on social media because they friends, like that don't mean I'm your friend.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean.
Oh man, I just had a conversation with somebody about that. or whatever. And he told me the same thing. He was just like, man, that don't make, man, me, just because me and you cool don't make you and him cool. But you know,
I mean, it is like
what it is. You know, some people think different. You know? Oh
yeah.
well, if we done been in the presence a couple times, you know, they feel
maybe cool. I don't know.
You ain't right.
But right now, you can't really trust too many people though, because sometimes people got motives, or sometimes people just trying to be nosy and see what's going on.
I think everybody's just trying to be nosy, nah.
Yeah, not with me though. It's always been like that though. Maybe I need to work on that.
So friendships ain't true no more.
I don't think so.
That ain't what it used to be in the 90s and all that.
I don't think they really value it anymore.
Well, ain't nobody value. Yeah, they don't value. Why you think they don't value friendship no more? Don't bleep that out, so I ain't worried about you. Yeah.
Ooh,
so why you think they don't value friendship no more?
Because sometimes people just don't know. Maybe we need to pull the definition out, but it's just, I don't know. I don't think it just seems more of like a forced thing now. Like who more popular? Oh, I'm gonna hang out with them and get like some pictures in and all this.
People too old to be popular. You can't be popping, man. You about 40 popping. How? You can't be. Yeah, what you popping? Because when you go home, that's who you with. Yourself. You can't. What you gonna be popping for? Oh man, you probably just go home and be chill. Go about your business.
Yeah.
That's all that is. 22 years.
Gone.
You're just gonna let it go down the drain.
I might. Maybe I might. I don't know. Maybe after this, I might reach out one more time.
Well, I guess, man. So.
But nah, for real though, that's still my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I let it cool off.
Hopefully it'll work out for the best.
Yeah.
Eventually it'll work out for the best.
Yeah.
With H.M.R Kreations, what? You got any events coming up? You gonna be somewhere?
At the moment, no, because I mean I know people hosting events and stuff, but all this corona stuff going on.
Man, so you believe in the corona too?
I wear my mask, don't I? You might catch me. Oh my kids.
I guess y'all think Trump put that out too long.
Yeah,
they right.
Ooh, I ain't even gonna comment on that.
You can't, because we got to go anyway. So go ahead and tell the people where they can reach you so they can go and get a shirt made or get spin a cup or something.
You know what? Well, they can reach me on Facebook at H.M.R Kreations or Instagram at H.M.R Kreations. So.
You ain't got no Twitter?
No. I need to get a Twitter.
Nah,
I don't even be on Twitter on my regular page.
I don't use my Twitter either, so it don't matter. I know you be TikToking. Tell them what your TikTok
Oh,
is.
yeah, I do TikTok. I can't tell my name. Yeah, you know, the old people might try to follow me.
Y'all follow her on TikTok, man. So y'all can see her mess up them videos. That's all that is.
I'll mess up.
Crazy, man. Hey, man, this is Real Talk with Kirby. We're going to sign off. One love.